Welcome to Zone 14 channel. Of course, we made a short video on our transfer ratings on TikTok. So now we are making the full video, and you see, of course, Enuri is on the flop tier. Man City fans are going to be like, oh my god, Enuri is world class. Enuri is good, but Enuri is attacking. He's not defensive, and you guys need defensive left backs. I would also put Akanji, Bayena, and Almada in mid signing because Akanji is good. He's just meh for them, and Almada and Bayena play for Haram FC. I put Chevalier and Cunha with Delap in good signing because three of them improved their squad. Delap is a powerful striker who improves Chelsea. And here we go, our first complaint from Liverpool fans. Oh, Luis Diaz is world class. Why are you putting in pointless signing? Bro, 75 million euros for a 28-year-old. If you're bringing him in to win the Bundesliga, you don't really need him because you can literally buy me and you guys would win the Bundesliga. I would put Hincapié in a mid signing because he's a decent player, and Rasmus Højlund in a good signing. And you guys might be like, oh my god, Højlund is a terrible striker. Højlund has proven himself in Serie A and is also a quite clinical striker if he can get his confidence back up, and he looks happy. Now the first person in elite signing, Rasmus Højlund, he just fits Madrid. They have been looking for that centre back. Rudiger is not more playing well again, and Alaba is injury prone. So now I put him in the elite class. I also put Elanga in mid signing and Jack Grealish an amazing signing because for Everton to bring in £100 million player, that is world class, and he has already shown himself 4 assists in 3 games for Everton Football Club. And joining him is Alexander Isak. Now I don't care how Liverpool want to set up Isak and Ekitike. The only thing I know is that he starts for Liverpool and he performs. He's just too good to flop for me. I don't think he's going to flop. I think he'll bag like 18 to 20 goals in the Prem, or 15 to 18 goals in the Prem. But I think Gyökeres bags more than him. I don't really know why. I just feel like that. That's how I feel. As you can see, I also put Kerkez in mid signing, not because he's bad, but I think Liverpool fullbacks, they will be very attacking this year. And we have another pointless signing, Joe Bellingham. He's a decent midfielder, of course, but for his price tag, they were better midfielders I think Dortmund could have bought with that his price tag. So I think it's pointless because Dortmund are obviously going to finish top 4. It does not really improve Dortmund in a way. And who I'm going to put here, I think good signing David Hanko. Sorry, mid signing David Hanko. And flop Frimpong. Frimpong probably is going to play in Salah's position because he's not going to stay in that right back place. And we all know Frimpong always overlapping, always running up and down because that's his style of play. And I think I'm going to drop Jonathan David down to pointless signing because I feel like, yeah, David is a good striker, but he has been proven in League One. I don't think he can transfer it to Juventus. I hope he proves me wrong because I really like David. He's a very good striker. I thought he was going to join Arsenal. And I put Thiago Almada down in flop signing. He's not a bad player, but when you are playing for Haram FC, that's like you're a world class like Lionel Messi playing for Haram FC. Do you expect him to perform in that kind of club? I'll put Madueke in the mid signing. Of course, he's just decent. He's a good player. He will help Arsenal in squad depth, all those things. And now I'm considering flop or pointless for Mastantuano because I don't see him getting minutes over Rodrigo. Or even if he gets minutes over Rodrigo, I don't see him performing to that high level this season. I think maybe next season he can get that step up. But for now, flop, I can actually change him later. Mikel Tadze goes into pointless signing. But I think I'm going to swap Mikel Tadze with Mastantuano because Mikel Tadze is a striker who Villarreal really didn't need. Mikel Tadze is not really that clinical. We saw that in the Euros that he could be clinical, but he's not that clinical right now, currently. Jarrell Kwanzaa, good signing. I think 35 million is a good price tag for a centre back who I think Liverpool should have kept because right now with their defensive woes, they need him desperately. Adrian Rabiot flop signing. I don't really see what's doing there in AC Milan. I think AC Milan only bought him because he has played there before. Rashford, good signing. I think he could play in the striker position. And Lewandowski is getting old. Also playing left wing to support Rafinha, back him up. He will be a decent player. Probably score like 10 goals in La Liga. That's my prediction. When you're done, you come back here. And we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you could subscribe and recommend your friends to subscribe. In good signing, very good signing, we have Tijani Reinders. I think he's wonderful. I think he's a world-class player. And I put in Sesko mid-signing. And not because Sesko is good, but for me, Sesko is the most talented striker on earth. But I think his confidence has taken a dip. Because why would you tell me that a 70 plus million striker is taking the 10th penalty? The penalty before your goalkeeper. That doesn't make any sense at all. Zubimendi, amazing signing. He joins Isak, Grealish, and Reinders because I think the way he controls the midfield is not that other. I think even Liverpool were interested in him, and we all saw how good he was at Real Sociedad. So now we have 7 more players to go to. I'm gonna drag Ilya Zabani to mid-signing. It will be a backup for Marquinhos eventually when he leaves. And let me drag a little bit of Jonathan Tah to to amazing signing. To good signing, sorry. Trafford goes to pointless signing. Because you don't tell me why you signed Donnarumma and Trafford, because Trafford's obviously going to be a number 2. They would have literally signed only Donnarumma and have Ortega back in number 3. So I don't see the reason why they bought Trafford is a pointless transfer. If they knew they were targeting Donnarumma, then why bring in Trafford? It doesn't make any sense right now. Now we have 4 more players to go to. And these players, they had some problems with their transfer fee. Newcastle overpaid for Walter Mada and Visa. But I put Xavi Simons in amazing signing. Because for Tottenham to get rejected by Eze is a world-class player. But Xavi Simons is better than Eze. Arsenal fans, don't get angry with me. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans, including myself because I'm an Arsenal fan. And I'm saying this, Xavi Simons is better than Eberechi Eze. So we'll put him up there. We also put Trent up there. Trent is a good player. I feel like the defensive side he'll get opened up, but I think he'll be able to manage that. I put Visa in pointless signing because he had 1 year in his contract. He's 29 and they bought him for 55 million. Brentford scammed them, and I put Walter Mada in mid signing, and I also put Wirtz in amazing signing because he's a world class player.